Ahead of game number 5 tonight in the Western Conference Finals in Minneapolis, Kevin Walsh gives his thoughts on the WCF between Dallas and Minnesota to this point. The reunion and the return continues live right here on this Thursday on the early line. So, Kev, games 1, 2, and 3, Dallas victorious. The Mavericks up to a 3-0 series advantage entering game number 4. Minnesota staves off elimination on Tuesday night to flip venues for a second time. We head back to the Twin Cities for a 5th game tonight. What has stood out to you most about how the Western Conference Finals has played out so far?
I think the gap between Luka Doncic and Anthony Edwards. With respect to Anthony Edwards, it's not close. That's the gap between a tier 1 and a tier 2. And a player in this sport. But tier 1 is a very, very short list that Luka Doncic is on, and we've seen that play out. I mean, the price for Luka to lead this series in points reflected the books completely believed that who was the best player in this series was a very real question. However, Kyrie Irving is still, in the 4 games, outplayed Anthony Edwards in totality. I know Kyrie was bad in game 4. But the fact that Luka is just separating that much, Ant has to separate from Kyrie, and he's not been able to. And Cat has obviously been abysmal for the 3 games that this team has lost. So that, to me, and I know that that's kind of very base level to stars, so I think that's a big part of it. But the reason it is one team can guard the other guy's stars, and the other team cannot. I know we always look at Minnesota, it's like, I wish the offense was better. I wish Gobert learned literally one post move at any point in his NBA career. But that's a team built on defense, and they cannot guard Luka Doncic. They absolutely can.
If we get some takeaways from like game number 4 and you say, okay, finally, Anthony Edwards is in this series. Finally, Karl Anthony Towns is in this series. Sometimes it's a little bit too late, but then again, better late than never at this point. My expectations for game number 5, let's just say we do get a victory out of the Timberwolves, are they the same for you, Kevin? Which means Anthony Edwards better be in the 30s. Karl Anthony Towns better be 45% plus from 3-point range, or they don't have a chance at victory. But the fact that they played extremely well in game number 4 gives me an honest effort to say, you know what? I think we get a game 6. How do you feel coming off of that game number 4? The play tonight for the 2 superstars for the Timberwolves will be tonight.
Yeah, I don't share the same optimism because I think there's still some negatives within that performance. Both guys. Cat has been in foul trouble, it feels like, all postseason. Well, here we go again. He could have had a smooth 30 in the game. Instead, he only played 30 minutes because he fouled out. And that means that if he can't be very efficient from the floor, it's going to be hard for him to realize. And as far as Anthony Edwards goes, he can't shoot 50% from the floor. He is now incapable of it. He's done it once in his last 7 games that he's played in this postseason, if even once. So this team did not win because their offense was much better. Their defense woke up. They held Luka and Kyrie well below their level. Both of those guys, 33% from the floor. So the only way they win, unless you think that both of those stars are going to be able to snap out of it fully on the Minnesota side, is if their defense can have a repeat performance. Because Minnesota scoring 105, Donnie, in game number 4 is a number that wouldn't have been good enough in any of the prior games to get that victory. So Minnesota's only pathway here is through excellent defense, and I think there's still too much of a sample size in this series that suggests they can't guard Luka. Mostly, they struggle to guard Kyrie even.
Yeah, no doubt about it, because sometimes it comes down to which superstars are just going to play better on a day-to-day basis. But also, more importantly, it's really hard to beat a great basketball team or even an above-average basketball team in 4 straight games. It's why we didn't have a sweep in this series. But then also, you're looking for Minnesota to pull off a sweep, technically going now off against Dallas, which I don't think is going to take place. But if we are looking forward to an extended series here, is there a chance? Because I know, like, jumping ahead and saying, I would love to see a game number 7. Knowing that I didn't even think we'd get past game number 4. I thought the Mavericks would wrap it up. Now we sort of have a series, and the expectations are the Timberwolves at a minus 4.5 point spread will win this game tonight and force a game number 6. In your opinion here, what's the thought process for you if we do see an extended series means going 7? Is there a chance in your mind we can even get there?
Yeah, I'd be stunned. Dallas hasn't lost back-to-back games all postseason. So that's why I think I think there's a lot of people, DRS, who feel like you that, okay, this has to be Minnesota tonight, which is fair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, beating Minnesota in every game in their building in this series is a very difficult ask of any basketball team, which is what Dallas would be trying to do. But they've already done it twice. And they've not lost back-to-back. And I think what we've seen from this series is it's just, if it's going to be close no matter what, with 5 to go, more often than not, Dallas is going to be able to take it out. But I would say this as well. Doesn't it feel like one of those situations where you can actually take the points and feel like you could see a Minnesota win, but a Dallas cover? It's been that type of series. I think there were 5.5s out there maybe last night. You guys have obviously been up all morning, so you would know a little bit better than me. But I think there are some people probably clicking on Dallas under the idea that, we can stay inside this number, win or lose.
Yeah, as Donnie has shared, 78% of the public betting has been on the Mavericks with the spread. And I would agree with you, Kev. 3 of the 4 games in this series decided by 5 points or less. All 4 games decided by 9 points or less. I do think there is a world the Timberwolves win outright, force a 6th game, but Dallas does cover. Of course, the victorious team in the first 4 games, because 3 of them outright as an underdog, have also covered the number. I got really nervous there. Our Wi-Fi here in studio crapped out for just a moment. I thought I was being kicked out and they were trying to bring back the real TEL, the real reunion, and have me third wheel. I got very nervous, Kev.
Listen, Chris from Austin, I think would be ecstatic, but Ben's not going anywhere.
I didn't even get that inside joke. I got to look at that during the commercial break. But, Kev, we'll get your actual thoughts on Game 5, your best bets, spread, total, and, of course, player props to pay attention to for the 5th game of the Western Conference Finals tonight in Minnesota between the Timberwolves and the Mavericks with OK Dubs. Up next, live right here on SportsGrid. The Dallas Mavericks 1 win away from the NBA Finals. Minnesota trying to pick up its 2nd consecutive win to keep the Western Conference Finals and their season alive. It is game number 5 tonight in Minneapolis between the T-Wolves and the Mavs, and Kevin Walsh is here to preview it all. A 4.5-point spread, Kev, in favor of Minnesota at home. The total at 209 and a hook, the second highest over-under we have seen now in the 5 games of the WCF. What are the numbers telling you about how Game 5 plays out tonight?
Yeah, I'm looking for Dallas to win this game, but as somebody that's holding Mavs to win the West preseason, I tell you both what I'm saying this. I can't Joe Lisi it, right? Like, I just am looking for Dallas to close this out instead of laying Dallas -6 in this basketball game and doubling down on the stance. I'm sure you guys have been getting into these head-to-head specials markets that have started to come available on FanDuel. And the combo market for Luka and Ant is pretty tempting. The combined points at 58.5. Luka held under 30 for the first time that he's played in Minnesota, regular or postseason. I think 35 could very well be in range. And as much as I'm talking kind of down on the Anthony Edwards performances, if he at any point can shoot 55% from the field, which you would think he'd be able to do at least once, that even 35 in his own right could be in range here. I don't believe they hang kind of alts in this head-to-head specials market. I don't think we're there yet, while that would be tempting. I think a straight over 58.5 with one of these guys probably being able to carry the load significantly is one of the more tempting options in this game.
If we're taking a look at some of these, you look at Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, 1 and 1A there for Dallas. Then you take a look at Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns, same thing for the Minnesota Timberwolves. If you were going to approach this game and remove those 4 players, does anybody have your eye who you feel can step up and give you a positive effort?
How's it not Derek Lively? I'm thinking he plays tonight. At the end of the day, this team's unbeaten in this series with Derek Lively in their lineup. Now, not starting lineup, off for the bench. And I think that's going to be very interesting for the books, right? They're not pricing a starter. They're already factoring in him being a bench piece. What do the Derek Lively props look like? Is it just kind of copy-paste what we saw game 1, game 2, game 3? But again, he didn't play a lot, obviously, in game 3. Lively had been phenomenal to start this series. He was going to really challenge Rudy Gobert for the series rebound lead. I don't know if that's tight at the moment between Luka and Rudy, but Derek Lively was the leader actually in that market. Not the favorite, but like he had the most rebounds heading into that third basketball game. So I really want to see the Derek Lively props. I'm not sure if either of you have kind of seen those just yet this morning, but I think that's one of the key factors in this basketball game.
On the old Fizz Diz, not available at the moment, not hanging any Derek Lively props on the rookie out of Duke, but he is a perfect 13 of 13 from the field in the 3 games in this series. Only 9 minutes accrued in game number 3. And to Kev's point, 14 points, 9 boards in game 2. Sensational. 9 points, 11 rebounds in game number 1. You're almost surprised, DRS. Now the Jersey guy in OK Dubs didn't look at the fellow Jersey guy in Naz Reid, that secondary option perhaps for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I feel like
that was
that's
supposed to be me.
Don,
I'm supposed to
right?
answer that one. Yeah, what was that, man? I mean, come on now. I mean, just throwing that out in the air.
I was just
Nas
trying to
Reid,
have a little
Asbury
fun
Park's
with my
finest
friends.
here. Yeah, Nas from 3-point range. Come on, Nas from 3-point range tonight. Come on, sign me up on that. Sign me up.
I was hoping
now,
one of the Jersey guys that live in New Jersey but claim different states would take it.
Easy. I'm from New York. He's from Philadelphia, pal. Neither of us have even heard of New Jersey. Now, Donnie, let me ask you this. Have you still been betting PJ Washington for 4 or 5 plus threes or what?
No.
Has he let you down?
Way off of that last game, Kevin, because, again, shout out to FanDuel Sportsbook hooking me up with the $10, super bets there that I can put in. I had a 50-1 parlay, which came down to 1 assist shy, Kevin, on that triple-double. So I don't know if I'm going to get back in that market at 10-1, but I have not been looking at PJ. By the way, that was one of the best kept secrets in basketball for my guy PJ, knocking down massive triples every night. So I agree with you there.